This video is sponsored by me and fucking Con because we did this shit, bro. We fucking did it. First episode, recording right now, bro. Con, how you feeling about it?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. After weeks long of anticipation, it is finally fucking here. After a lot of work and, energy and time, money, it's finally here.
Money is a huge factor, bro.
It was.
Huge fucking factor.
But it's finally coming together, and it's going to be great.
I bet all you niggas out there are saying, like, bro, it's too soon. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
No. Wait.
I don't think anyone was really ready, though.
Yeah, nobody's ready for this shit, bro. You guys are going to love this shit. I'm telling you right now, you guys are going to love it. The main thing you guys are going to love about this podcast is value. Number one, that is what we care about. That is what we're going to be bringing you guys is value. And honestly,
and quality.
We're not fucking rich ass millionaires. We're not Andrew Tate, even though that's my nigga for real. That's my dad. No bullshit. But we are not rich at all. We are not settled. I have 2 jobs. Con is living at his mom's house. Like, it's crazy out here, bro. But honestly, we hope you guys can stay here and grow with us as we, become better. Boys to men. You get it? You get it? You fucking get it? All right, let's go. So, me and Con, we have something to talk about. What is it, Con?
So, this episode is going to be about escaping the loop that you are in. Mm-hmm. And basically doing stuff out of your own comfort zone and doing something that'll bring nothing but positivity to your life and stopping that negative and stopping that boring shit that you do every single day. Like I said, getting out of the loop that you're running.
Getting out of the loop. Very important, guys.
Very important.
Because those who are watching who are in high school, you guys experience the same shit because you guys are in high school. You guys are getting up, going to school. I mean, unless you're a senior, because my senior year, bro, I didn't do shit. But it's still a loop because you're going to school at least some period of the week. But what are you doing when you're not in school? You're just hanging out.
Possibly working,
skateboarding, playing video games, which is fine if you're in high school. But, as we get older, especially with me, I'll tell you guys later on in the episode. But when you guys grow older, you guys experience the loop, so let's say you move out, right? You got rent to pay. So you work a 9 to 5, 40 hours a week, being paid 15, 20, 25 based on which area you live at. I think people in California, how much they get paid?
I think their minimum wage is 15.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So my job,
I assume.
Yeah,
I think.
So I make 18, or I make $4,000 a month. So their equivalent per month is what? Fucking 8, 6 to 8. Yeah, 6 to 8. We'll have to look it up later because nigga, we don't live in fucking.
It's just the cost of living over there is way higher.
Yeah,
so it makes sense.
Super high. So So you guys are working 40 hours a week, 9 to 5, and it's important that you guys realize that you're doing that. And if you guys realize that you're doing that and not doing anything about it, that's one thing. But the second thing is if you don't realize it, you need to realize wow, why am I not doing anything during the weekends? Or when I get off work, why am I just going to fucking bed and just laying there or looking at TikTok or watching YouTube, watching movies, just sitting on my ass until it's time for me to go to bed, wake up, and then do it all over again, right? So that is what you guys need to realize. Okay?
Utilize your time.
Utilize your fucking time. So
yeah, for instance, especially after high school, as soon as you leave, it depends on what you want to do. So I know Jaden ended up going to college, and
yeah, I'm still in college.
Yeah, and I chose not to go that route, and I did get stuck in that loop where I woke up, waited till 4. I went to work. I went home around midnight, and then and I was stuck doing that, and I didn't want to do anything before work. I could only do things on my days off, and even on my days off, I wasn't utilizing my time to what I should have been doing. I was wasting it.
Yeah.
I was doing stupid shit with my friends. It was pointless. And now that we're finally here, we're utilizing our time, literally all of our free time, to do this. And this is honestly one of the happiest times I've ever been.
Yeah.
The happiest I've ever been during this time, because we're finally doing something to, I don't even know how to explain it, man. We're finally doing something to
we're looking at
to
our
better
futures,
ourselves and to we're not wasting our time.
Yeah, we're not wasting our time because we realize that, First off, we know, like, bro, look at myself in 30 years. What the fuck am I going to be doing in 30 years if I'm working a 9 to 5 and partying and shit on the weekends, or fucking hoes, or fucking, like, doing, like, nothing even, bro? Like, what am I going to be doing? Where am I going to be at 30? Especially if I go to college too, which we'll talk about in another episode.
Mm-hmm.
In college too, even though you'll graduate with a master's or even a associate's, like, or a bachelor's, if you get stuck in that loop still and not doing anything with your time, then, like, what are we doing with our free time still? Like, you might go out a little bit. So times where you just come home and just sit on your ass. Like, it's not productive. The whole point of utilizing our time when we are, like, when we stop working is you always, like, the main point is you always want to keep working and working. If you're not working, then yeah, it's not like working isn't just a 9 to 5, but working is also, like, putting time in relationships. That's work. Putting time in yourself. That's work. Or, like, a side hustle. That's also work. But it's also important. Like, it keeps you going, keeps you productive. Okay, because honestly, if we let our brains rest for too long, we'll stay in that stage until it's time for us to do, like, the mandatory work. You never want to do the bare minimum. So, Khan, let me ask you a question.
Let's get it.
Wait, what's the sound effect? Wait. I need to read out the soundboard. Hold up. Okay. Nope. Oh fuck, bro! I forgot to get the ding. Yeah, I needed the ding. Okay.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out because I just barely fucking loaded.
Yeah.
These.
So,
anyways, so Khan, let me ask you a question.
what's up, man?
What are some examples of utilizing your time when you have gotten off work and you have, like, all the time in the world, like, no hoes, no relationships, like, no niggas are on Discord playing fucking Valorant. I love Valorant, by the way. Whoever wants to, like, add me on Valorant. My name is Jerpreme, JERPREME. Hashtag, I think my hashtags are 6969, which is kind of fire.
It'll be in the description.
Yeah, if you guys play Valorant, it'll be in the description. All right, bro. Okay, so Khan, give me some examples of you, like, utilizing your time to improve on something, and I'll give you my example.
To benefit yourself.
To benefit yourself in your future.
The biggest thing that I've been trying to get into is hitting the gym, especially at night, because that's when I really have my free time, is after work at night. And a lot of the time, my friends, they worked all day and they want to go to sleep. So at nighttime, I don't really have a lot of people to, interact with. So I do, like, I'm trying to get into that process, which has been not that bad lately, of hitting the gym for around an hour and, pumping it, getting them gains in. Because honestly, it's been boosting my confidence a lot more.
Yeah.
And it's like going there, and it takes my mind off shit. Because a lot of the time, I'd be thinking about a lot of negativity and stuff. But when I go there, it really does get my mind off that. And then after that, I feel like I've actually done something, and I feel a lot more happier, more positive, and all that. So that's a big thing. Also, personally for me, I do love to educate myself on certain topics. That's just what I like to do personally.
It's going to be one of my examples too, but keep going.
But yeah, that's really all I had to say for me personally. And obviously, as we grow, the more things you become more interested in, and the more things that you can experience and do to utilize that free time.
Yeah. So when it comes to me, I'm going to use myself as an example. So I would say, yeah, like, going to the gym is a perfect example. But for me personally, I've always gone to the gym. So the reason I started going, so before you guys go to the gym, you guys need to realize the gym is not for fucking hoes, bro. You don't go to the gym to impress hoes. You go to the gym to better yourself, both mentally and physically. So, you need to set a goal before you go to the gym, all right? Do not focus on hoes. I swear to God, if you focus on fucking whores, you're going to kill yourself. I mean, not literally, but you're going to... We'll talk about that later.
Do not waste your energy on that, because honestly...
Yeah, don't waste your
especially
energy
if you're so young.
Yeah.
It's...
But I promised everybody we're not going to talk about fresh and fit topics, bro. We're not going to get on topics related to fresh and fit, but we will talk about women in some instances, such as improvement. Just don't get distracted by women, because if you get distracted by women, you're going to... Bro, they take a lot of energy, man. It's a lot of energy wasted on them. So if you know for sure that you can handle it, which not a lot of people can. But if you really think you can, then go for it. But personally, I need like a personal balance. Like I need like a balance. Like I can handle women, but at a balance level. Cause honestly, like holy fuck, bro, it's a lot of energy. But anyways,
I agree, man.
so yeah, back to fitness. So fitness is a good example of improvement. That should be like your number one priority, honestly. Because going to the gym, especially consistently. So like personally, when I used to go back in high school, I was going 4 to 5 days a week after school. So I was constantly grinding. Like before I went to the gym, I was like my head wasn't in the right space. I had a lot of anger issues, so I would use the gym as a way to release anger and emotion, and also to like feel good, you know. Because when I lost my virginity, I realize now that most of my energy during sex came from going to the gym consistently. Cause goddamn, bro, like, nigga could go rounds back then. You feel me, nigga? But now, bro, I just don't fuck with you. It's not worth my fucking time. It's a lot of energy wasted. But anyways, so yeah, so just know why you're going to the gym. Like, just know it's not for girls. It's for yourself, man. It's for your mental stability, and it's to feel overall good about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Get the body you want. Because honestly,
You want to be comfortable in your own skin.
I'm gonna say now, just don't be fat. Sorry, especially dudes. Dudes, I want you guys to understand being fat as a man is very unacceptable, especially if you want to improve, because being fat is just another way, even if you are active, it's just another way of telling yourself like you're lazy as fuck. You can't do it. You can't better yourself, because when you're fat, it's just honestly, you're at bottom. You're at T0. You can't do much. You have less energy. Your body is just aching or it's hurting all the time. And overall, people just see you as like, okay, he doesn't go to the gym. So obviously I'm going to connect those two dots. And the other dot is, oh yeah, he doesn't put work in. He doesn't have that mentality. So, just go to the gym to start off first. Okay. So that's my first point. My second point on how to utilize the situation you're in when you're stuck in the loop is take some free time to learn a new skill. If you learn a new skill, for example, I tried to learn detailing. Actually earlier 2022, literally the day New Year started, I woke up and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start my business. So I started researching a whole bunch of detailing videos. I was like, yeah, bro, like, okay, so I'm gonna take all the money I have. I actually told my parents, I'm like, hey, can I just have $600 for Christmas? Like, he's like, well, you're trying to start a detailing business, right? That's what my dad said. He's like, you're trying to start a detailing business, right? So why can't I just get you the equipment you need? I was like, because I need more time to research, which is very important, because you want to research every single thing you do, whether if it's a skill.
You don't know if that's officially what you really want to do.
Yeah,
So,
you don't know.
You want to research and get the best knowledge you can of that thing.
And here's the point. Here's the point that you guys need to. Wait, is this the right song? Nope. Okay, wait, hold up. Tip up the episode. Okay, that works, right?
Yeah, it works.
Tip of the episode. I forgot.
You forgot it?
Yeah, I forgot.
All right. So basically what he was talking about is he didn't want his father to give him the equipment. He wanted to research the skill before going about doing it. Having that money was just like, okay, I have it, and if I really want to do this, I can start it with this stuff. Yeah. So that's basically what you wanted to do, I'm guessing. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the tip of the episode.
That was the tip of the episode. Make sure you officially 100% want to do this skill. Don't put your energy, time, money into something that you somewhat want to do. Know that you really want to do it.
But trial and error is okay.
Yeah, of course.
Trial and error. So, I was talking to one of my not associates, but really close homies. He's starting his own clothing brand, right? Mm-hmm. Shout out to Dan. It's called I think it's called Swear. Yeah. So I was talking to him yesterday. Actually, I'm gonna tell you the full story, right? So this previous weekend, as the time of the recording, I am known as the hoe scarer, right? So I
can vouch.
I get so drunk off my ass that I just scare the hoes. Also, exclusive content on the Patreon if you guys want to see that. See?
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, we have a Patreon. By the time this comes out, we'll have a Patreon or some sort of subscription where you guys can check out all the exclusive content from pre-recording sessions, after recording sessions. Not plug talk. We're not fucking on the scene, bro. We're not having sex. Just letting you guys know that now. We're not having sex, okay? This guy is like obsessed with Adam 22 and plug talk for some reason.
That's my favorite show.
This nigga, bro. I don't know what's up with him, bro. But
I've never seen an episode.
me
before.
neither. I am never gonna buy that shit because honestly, I used to watch Pornhub, bro. Adam 22 has some content on Pornhub, but we're not gonna talk about.
Yeah, let's.
We're not gonna talk about that. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. That just kills us, bro.
Yeah, keep going.
Anyways, so yeah, guys, exclusive content on Patreon. So, what was I saying?
You want to just move on to the next part?
Nope, I forgot. But I did have something going. So so trial and error. Oh yeah, Dan. So I had a friend named Dan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he spent a lot of money. He's spending a lot of money on his brand. And you know what? You know what he told me?
What did he tell you?
He told me that he doesn't feel like bad or he doesn't feel like regret over buying all this like equipment. You know what I mean? Like no regret whatsoever.
Regrets.
Like he doesn't feel that. He doesn't.
Does he have like does he know that he can do this and that? Like,
It's
does he
not
know?
even-
Like, is it just like, is there no regret because he knows that but he feels that he will be successful with this?
It's not that he feels, it just feels like it's not wasted money because he knows it has the potential. And even if he loses that, he has that in his brain that, okay, I spent the money, I invested the money, because you have that mentality, especially with me because I invest too, not just with like physical products or businesses, but I invest in stocks and ETFs and all that stuff. But we'll talk about that in a different episode. But also, he doesn't just invest in that stuff. He invests in himself and in his business. And he knows there's a possibility that he's going to get something out of it. So since he knows that possibility, he doesn't really feel some sort of regret or like, oh, like I'm wasting my money on this shit just because,
you could also utilize that equipment for other things as well.
Like we did with the show. I have no regret. You probably don't have any regrets either about using that money. Like I could have used that money on OnlyFans, DoorDash, or like anything else like
unnecessary shit that will not benefit us.
Yeah. It's unnecessary shit that has no value or no like return that you shouldn't be spending your money on. And that's like when you do spend your money on, you feel that. I also do have, I use a certain way of thinking to before I buy certain shit. I call it the dopamine effect or technique. I call it my own thing, dopamine technique. It's basically a certain way of thinking. So when you want to buy something, right, and you have like the money for it, right, you're in the store, the shop, when you're online, and everybody has the. I'm gonna use Dunks for example. Like everybody has those Dunks, bro. Those motherfucking Amiri jeans. For me, in my case, fear God, I fucking love Essentials, nigga. I love Essentials, bro. But yeah, bro, anything designer, anything you just want to buy because somebody else has it or you just really want that. Before I buy something, I realize psychology. So like when you think, bro, everything is mental. So always think about the shit you fucking do, bro. Always think about certain things you do before you do them. So in my head, I'm like, I'm getting that dopamine rush, dopamine rush in my head. So I think about it. I sit on it. So before you buy something, just sit on it. Don't buy it then and there. If you really want something and you buy it, that's okay. Just sit on it for like a week or a few days. A few days, actually, it'll probably go away, that dopamine rush that you get when you're about to buy something. As soon as you buy that thing, that rush slowly goes away. After a week, it's like, okay. You know what I mean? Because you're just stuck on something. You just want it. You want it. You finally get it. It finally dies down because you have it. Yeah. That is the way of thinking you guys need to get out of. So I feel like we're going off topic of the loop. But the topic, the point is, you guys need to think about every single thing you do before you buy it. Not just in the moment, but like, how does it affect you? How does it affect your finances? How does it affect you in general? How does it affect you, like, getting something you want more, an example of me doing this is, you remember the Belova watch I got? So I put a deposit down, right? So it was like $100, and overall the thing was like $600, $700. So I put a deposit down, and she said, "Oh yeah, it's it's refundable. All you have to do is just come back and just get your refund back. Just bring a receipt." So I was like, "Okay, cool." So that's why my first experience is like testing out the dopamine technique, right? So as soon as I bought it, or I put the down payment in. I let a few days pass. And I'm just like, bro, I really want this watch still. I really want this fucking watch, bro. It's like so nice. I'm like researching Belova, and I'm just like, you know what? I really like watches now. So like, you know, it's okay to buy things that are just like super like expensive and super nice, but you gotta realize, you gotta tell yourself like, dude, do you really want this, or are you just putting it on just because everybody else is wearing it, or because like
Attention,
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah.
like right now, bro, I only wear like black and white shirts, bro. I shop at H&M. I'm not afraid to fucking like admit that. I got rewards. I'm a member, bro. I have like fucking 3,000 points at H&M, nigga, because I just buy all my shirts and nice shit from H&M. And honestly, it's a pretty good place to shop, and it's pretty cheap, especially if you have points. Why is that?
I'm trying to get that.
Anyways, so the bottom line is, guys, you know, before you buy something expensive or something you don't really need, just think about it, let it sit, and after a while, do you still want it?
Mm-hmm.
If you still want it, then go ahead and buy it. You know, life is meant to be lived, but honestly, not everybody can have everything.
Exactly.
So, yeah, just think about that before you buy something you don't really need. But I like watches, so I'm gonna keep buying watches.
And he wears this simple tee. Like every time I see him, and he has more than one pair, obviously. But like he likes it simple.
Yeah,
But
that's just me.
That's just him,
Yeah,
no.
people just like, you know, they just like to buy designer clothes and shit. But the only thing I would like actually buy, like the only accessories I buy are shoes. I don't know, shoes not an accessory, but the only accessory I would buy.
he likes shoes.
Yeah, I like shoes.
I like shoes as well.
But I do the same thing before I buy shoes. It's like I kind of think about it before I buy it.
I have to like the shoe. I don't care what other people
Yeah,
wear.
I
dude.
feel like the shoe has to like match my everyday like common fits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would only like buy Dunks or like ones or Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all the shoes I buy.
But I want to change those up at the same time. Like I don't get those simple plain whites or plain blacks. Like
Yeah.
I like to change them up a little bit, but they have to be able to match my style, my everyday style, like
Yeah.
something I can wear every day.
Like those blue Dunks, I wear those all the time because even though they're blue, they kind of fit all the fits I wear.
No, usually
like
I
black.
see 'em.
I usually just wear black and white shirts, like I said, and all that shit. So
And just like jeans.
yeah, pretty much. But everybody, cash is key. Cash is key. All right.
Cash is key.
You need to have a lot of cash. You need to save before. Just invest all your money on shit that actually matters, especially at a younger age. Because I'm telling you, when you reach age 30, and you don't have anything invested that's giving you a return, which we'll talk about in later episodes, but when you don't have that, you'll regret it. You can start at age 30, but right now I'm 20, bro. As soon as I turned 20, I was like, bro, I started doing my hair like this. I was like, bro, I gotta look a certain way. I need to look more. I need to dress a certain way. I need to spend my money wisely. I need to spend my money wisely on things that actually matter and have value and that can make me money in return. So, for example, another example, so guys, this podcast is actually ran through my media production company called Pre-Media. If you didn't know that already, but yeah, it's kind of ran through that, but. Yeah. So I invested money into that. So that's doing really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I just keep losing my train of thought because I keep going too deep. But yeah, guys. So just use your money for things that actually make you money in the future. Start now. Anyways, what's the next topic?
The next topic is how to start doing something different.
Okay. So did I mention learn a new skill yet?
Yeah, we did talk about that.
I touched on it. So yeah, that's our next topic, guys. Learning a new skill is not simply just like going on YouTube. I want to learn a new skill. Go on the explore page. What does Mr. Beast do? Oh yeah, he just makes YouTube videos. I'm not saying that making YouTube videos isn't a bad thing, but guys,
You got to keep it original.
So have you ever been on YouTube, Colin? Have you ever been on YouTube and it's like you ever see like YouTube gurus? Like those guys are like, bro, like drop ship, buy my course.
All the time.
Suck my balls.
All the time, dude. Like even when you want to watch like a random video, that's the ads.
Mm-hmm.
The ads do that now.
Yeah, and actually the ads, they're the problem, but like what they're saying is not the problem. You get it?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because the guys in the ads like, if you want to start drop shipping today, I'm telling you, you're gonna fucking fail, you fucking loser. Buy my fucking course, and you're gonna learn everything you need to know and make 6 to 7 figures in a week. You fucking pussy. All you gotta do is pay me 23 grand, and you'll be good. Like. No, those guys are fucking scammers, and those guys aren't for everybody.
You can pay to get an ad.
Yeah,
on
you
YouTube,
can pay to get a fucking ad, bro. Those guys are making way more money. They're making way more money on on the business they actually have rather than the ad, because honestly, like nobody believes them anymore, but they keep doing it for some reason. Because I think they're the people that they convert, they fucking think they make money. Like every other person makes.
They go
yeah.
for a certain class of people that they know they can manipulate, and they utilize them for their own gain. That's usually what they do. Knowing people that need more money, so they think, oh, we could teach you how to do this. That's what they're going for, dude. It's pretty known.
Yeah, and I'll tell you about that, about the YouTube algorithm. It's called CPM, which we're gonna use that to our advantage on our YouTube channel, which you should subscribe to if you're not already. Subscribe to Boys to Men podcast on YouTube.com. Link in the description. Pre-media on YouTube. Link in the description. Real shit. Your mama. Anyways, so those guys are great. Like they can do whatever the fuck you want. But I'm gonna tell you guys right now, buying a course is the best it's the best investment you can make right now. Buying a fucking course. Because learning skills on YouTube, I realized this, it doesn't work. Okay? Like people who are millionaires, they'll tell you, like, yeah, bro, so many resources on YouTube. Those guys are millionaires. They didn't get fucking rich off of YouTube, bro. I'm trying to get rich off YouTube. That shit didn't work. You gotta think for yourself, bro. But if you can't think for yourself, but you have like some sort of skill you want to learn, buy a course. That is an investment, bro. It is a really good investment. Buy a course. Go to Udemy, Skillshare, or Masterclass. Any of those websites, I highly recommend. I bought a few. I bought a course on dropshipping in high school on Udemy. It was like a sale going on. But I also bought another course on detailing, like the basic skills and shit you needed to know. I got that from a guy on YouTube. I forgot his name because I haven't done detailing in so long. But
he did a good job in my car.
Yeah. Or did I?
Or did
I just wanted to use that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys. So buying a course is a really good investment, and it'll give you so much in your return. Especially if you buy like a really good and high-rated one, like those ones are really good. So buy a course that has high value, that has good reviews, and learn a skill. It doesn't have to be something you're necessarily interested in. Like if you don't care about like the satisfaction you get from doing what you love and making money off of it, then do anything for all I care, as long as it makes you money. But if you have something you're genuinely interested in, like maybe there's a course for it, bro. So detailing, there was a course for it, so I got it. I'm gonna use my other homie as an example, Austin, bitch ass nigga. If you want to start wrapping cars, I don't think he'll ever buy a course, but because he's actually really good at wrapping. So his situation, actually, shout out to Austin, is he works in a detailing shop. His boss. Austin, do not show this to your boss. Do not show this to your boss. Or I'm gonna censor it out. Fuck it, because I don't want that nigga getting in trouble. I don't want him to lose his job. But yeah. So he wraps cars at a shop, right? But I don't think he makes he doesn't make enough money that he wants to, as if he were to start his own car wrapping business. If he started his own business, he'd be making his own money. He'd be only paying for resources, advertisement. That's it. He's his own, he could, everything is scalable, but for the basic shit, he'll just be doing his own. He'll be wrapping cars himself. Like if he wrapped 1 to 2 cars a week, I think that's equivalent to a couple grand, $2 to $3 grand in profit. So he'll be making a pretty good amount of money. But
is he still in the process of learning?
Mainly he's in the as a recording.
Training.
He knows how to wrap cars, but he's trying to get his business up by wrapping his own clients. Cars.
Okay,
so he can't get his own clients, because technically his own clients right now would be
that
me.
Businesses.
No, not me.
You.
Yeah, me or his homies basically.
His friends. Yeah.
Yeah, because
friends.
He can't do it in his own boss's shop, because that's kind of taking out of his name, because his boss is kind of weird like that. But if he wanted to start his own business, he'd have to ask me or my brother or Natalie, or actually I gotta censor that out too. God damn it, I can't include these niggas' personal lives in the podcast. Also, Ruben, is it still recording? Did it overlap?
I kept it going.
Oh really?
It stopped and then I pressed it again real quick.
Okay.
Oh, so it does stop.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Damn. So you're gonna have to be.
I was pretty quick with this. So
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, we should be good. Sorry about that little cut, guys, if there is one. But so anybody that he tried to have recording, or not recording, fuck. Anybody tried to have to help him like gain traction, like like people who can give like reviews and like, yeah, bro, this guy wrapped my car. He's so fucking awesome. Yeah, and honestly, he can't do that. But it's always a process. So regardless of what situation you're stuck in, you can always get out of that loop, out of that stuck place. You can always get out of that ditch. You can always find a way around it. So with this business, we're not recording in an actual studio, but we made a studio from just an empty room. That's improvising. That's what you guys need to start thinking like how can I make the best out of my situation to get where I want to be after learning the skills in the course but that you buy. But again, guys, I'm not telling you to buy a course or my course when it comes out, but I'm telling you guys to, utilize your skills, your situation, and your time. Very important. Those 3 things are very important to utilize in the situation you are in to get out of that loop, because it takes a lot of effort, bro. It takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of, sacrifice. Like me. What did I have to sacrifice, Gone? What did I have to sacrifice, bro?
You sacrifice time, dude.
I sacrificed
A lot of time.
a lot of time with my friends.
Yeah.
A lot of time.
Because Jaden's still extremely social, but compared to how it was before, dude, it has been a drastic change. I can't lie to you, dude. So like, how did you get out of your loop
Okay.
personally?
So out of my loop, so
Like, what is it that like we're talking about the sacrifices?
yeah.
But what were some other things that you had to do? Like, what were some other things that you sacrificed?
So it all
Because
started.
you know your life better than I know your life.
Yeah,
so
true.
explain that.
No, real shit. Anyways, so it all started a year ago, right? I got the stimulus check. I spent all of that fucking money, bro. I spent all of that fucking money. I got
what?
Wait, here's the funny part too. I got a credit card at the same time I got my fucking stimulus check. So I had like fucking 15 grand to spend on whatever, bro. I spent all that shit, nigga. I spent all of my fucking money, including my fucking credit card money, on just random shit. I bought a car. I bought a trip. I didn't even have a job, bro. I didn't work for like a month and a half, bro. I spent all that on fucking rent bills and like DoorDash, nigga. And I regretted it. But guess what I did do?
What did you?
I fucking learned from my fucking mistakes, motherfucker. I learned from my fucking mistakes, bro. And that is the ultimate lesson in life, is you learn from your mistakes. After that, I was down on my ass, bro. Like,
So
that-
you did regret it,
yeah.
but you
I
liked it
learned.
because you learned from it, and it only helped you grow as a person.
I learned.
He learned his priorities. That's what he.
I liked the fact that I got to not work for a month and a half. I got to travel. That was a good experience. Like, you can learn experiences from mistakes. Remember that too. Learn experiences from mistakes is very, yeah. So I traveled. I did a lot of shit. I didn't work. I could be whoever I wanted to be. I bought a car because like I had a shit box back then. Right now, I still have the same car, by the way, guys. But I still have the same car, but and I actually, honestly, it wasn't too bad. I think the ultimate lesson I learned was don't max out your credit card. I'm doing a lot better now. I think it was only like $4 grand. It wasn't too bad, but given the situation I was in, like I couldn't pay that shit off as fast as I wanted to, so I was in credit debt, bro. But I'm doing really good. I'm not out of credit debt. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not out of credit debt, but it's like super low. Like I'm talking less, like in 1,000, bro.
Oh,
So I'm doing good. Over the past year, I paid that off that fast. I'm doing pretty good, dude. So, but it all took like time. It all took like I got stuck. Okay, so this is the loop. Last summer, I got stuck in that loop, bro. Every single day after work, I'd go home, sit on my ass, order DoorDash, not do shit, wake up, go to work, do the same shit over and over and over again. And this is like last summer too. Like this is when I didn't do anything on the weekends.
really?
Yeah, I didn't do shit on the weekends, bro. I maybe hooped a little bit, like played basketball, fucked hoes, but that's pretty much it.
I wasn't hanging out with you that
Yeah.
much back then.
Like me and Con knew each other.
time
but
to time we would
yeah.
visit, but
we kind of
we met each other through work, and we were friends. We became good friends right away, and but our lives, we were doing separate things.
Yeah.
He was doing he had just graduated.
Yeah.
and I was still in school.
And like keep in mind too,
and-
guys, I was also doing. I mean, not during the summer, but like before the summer, I was also in college. I'm still in college. I have like one semester left, but yeah. Just keep in mind I was doing that. Go ahead.
I'm just saying like back then times were different, especially like COVID had hit. Remember that?
Yeah, bro, it hit. It
So
hard.
it kind of and after COVID hit that summer, you moved out.
Mm-hmm.
During COVID, peak of COVID.
Because I was actually supposed to go to Dixie. I was supposed to go to a different college, like way far away from my parents' house. But since COVID hit, I was too scared to like experience COVID and the college experience at the same time. So I just stayed with my local college and then moved out, which turned out pretty good.
No, I
Pretty
mean,
good.
I've been around. That's when we started hanging out. Was when he moved out. I would
Yeah.
come visit him, and he seemed, and I don't even say seemed like he was doing pretty well for himself back then. Like he had moved in with a few friends, and like he was doing well. They're paying their rent. They were living. They kept their house clean. Parties. It was fun.
Literally parties all the time.
Parties
That's like,
all the time.
Yeah. Because we had a few parties during the summer. Like actually, like almost every weekend we had a party or some sort of kickback.
It was something.
That was one of the main factors that kept me in the loop. I kept doing that until like fucking, at least I was in that little like work all week, party all week, work all week, party all weekend mood pretty much from like the beginning of 2021. Or no, like
2020.
No, the
Mid
summer.
2020.
No, actually April.
Oh, yeah,
April of
because-
2021. Yeah,
yeah.
because you know. Yeah.
He was there. Yeah, there was supposed to be a party. It got canceled because COVID was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. Cause like one person in my house got COVID. He had to quarantine. Everybody was like, "Hey guys, he's quarantining in his room." Like, you guys can still come. And I told everybody, and they're like, "No, fuck that. I don't want to get COVID. Fuck that shit." No, nobody gives a fuck. Honestly, nobody gives a fuck anymore. Honestly, nobody wears masks anymore. Let's be honest. But anyways, back to the topic. So yeah, April of 2021. That's kind of where my party every weekend, work all week phase started, and then it kind of ended. I mean, I still do that only during the nights though. Like during the days on the weekends, I'm always working. I'm always making either extra money or I'm just like working on this. Or before we started-
Brainstorming
yeah,
or
before this
something.
podcast, I had that detailing business. I was kind of doing that every single weekend too, or door dashing. Honestly, any way I could do to make money, and I made that money, and I would save it or invest it. So yeah, so you guys need to. So the reason I got from the partying stage to the work stage was I had an epiphany. So the car was like my first mistake epiphany that I had. And then I kind of reached a certain amount of women that I would spend my time with. And I kind of got tired of women, if you know what I mean. To the point I'm just like, bro, what's next? Like, what is the point? So I kind of took personal relationships with other people seriously, but I also took my experiences and mistakes and kind of made that into like, why are you doing this? Like, what are you going to be doing in 5-10 years? You know, that's kind of what do you have to tell yourself? What are you going to be doing in 5 and 10 years? But also, where do you want to be in 5 to 10 years? What did I tell myself? I was like, bro, I want to be fucking rich, bro. How are you going to be rich, Jaden? I don't know. Okay. You're not going to be rich.
You know what you want.
Fucking retard.
You know what you want. You know what you want, but you don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know
So,
how to get it.
I started getting this mindset, right? I started to get this mindset. I'm like, what do I have to do? Well, go on YouTube. Okay, I go on YouTube and I just start looking at a bunch of shit like other people doing. I remember doing drop shipping back in high school too. I did that a lot. I actually made like a decent amount of money drop shipping like my own personal brand. It's called Spoon. You remember Spoon?
I don't.
Really?
Mm-mm.
It's like the little hoodies. Remember the King Batch? Holding his.
I'm trying to remember.
I'll have to.
I promise you.
I'll have to show you after this episode. But yeah, so I started my own clothing brand in high school. I drop shipped it to like all my homies. I basically made a quick buck, but I learned something there. So I kind of thought back to that.
What grade were you in? Were you a senior?
Yeah, I was a senior.
Shit. I should know that.
Yeah, because we were working at Papa John's
Yeah.
in senior year. But anyways, so I looked over that to that point. I'm like, damn, that worked out pretty good. What else can I do? So, I just kind of looked at everything else and it was just like, yo, what if I started investing money? What can that do for me? And I started learning more about investing, and now I have like a $2,000 portfolio. I think it's not making me a lot of money. It's making me like a few extra dollars a month. But I'm like, that's somewhere to start. I'm like, wow, what if
It's a starting point.
yeah, what if I like expand dong this shit and like started reinvesting the money I had into the portfolio I already had? Well, I learned about what is it called? Compound investing. Over time, as you invest the money you make into the same portfolio, you make more money over time. So I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And like, what else can I do to make that process go faster? Well, I can start a business. Oh, okay. So I learned the skill, started the detailing business, didn't work out, but I learned something, and I started at something I actually like doing, which is content creation. Like, let's be honest. Like, if you were when you were younger, you wanted to be a fucking YouTuber, right? Everybody wanted to be a fucking YouTuber because that shit looks so fun, bro. Vanos
I
Gaming.
made YouTube videos.
Me too,
dude.
bro. I made so many fucking YouTube channels. That shit was crazy.
Oh my god. I was actually I wouldn't say I was successful, but I had the whole junior high
But-
fucking with it, bro.
but-
It was cool.
I also look back on this too, right? So all the YouTube channels I created, right? The one thing I saw that was repetitive was I kept fucking quitting and making new channels because I thought that one was gonna work out. Guys, you cannot quit. The more time and money you put into something, the more it nourishes and grows. It may not pay you back like that, but eventually it's gonna fucking pay you back in some way, especially if you really like what you're doing and you keep doing it because, like, bro, I don't even care about the money. I just like doing this shit.
Yeah, I liked when I was doing YouTube. I was looking making parody videos.
Yeah.
Of
I was making like Lego and Roblox and fucking Minecraft videos.
in junior high.
No, like when I was like
I didn't start. I didn't know shit.
I was making Lego videos when I was like 6 and
I think
6 and
my
9,
most
bro.
viral video that I ever had uploaded had 20,000 views, and it was of the cameraman right there behind the camera. He's not paying attention, but it was Raging Boy rages about video game delete something along those lines.
Epic montage, epic rage montage.
And he shoved a
Epic Black
PS4
Ops videos.
and in the video it was low key like making fun of the Waffle Pone videos of like the greatest freak out ever videos. I don't know if you remember those where he shoved the remote up his ass when he was freaking out. No, that's an actual thing. And and in the video, spontaneously he shoved the PS4 remote up his ass like he tried, and it was pretty funny. And it got good views. And I made like other stupid videos like suburban grilled cheese sandwiches, like how to make suburban grilled cheese sandwiches. I made like it was quite comical, bro. Like Raging Boy versus the Pumpkin, like making fun of Angry Grandpa right then and there.
But it was fun.
It was fun, dude. I
was
had a
fun.
great time, and a lot of the kids in junior high were laughing at it. Like not laughing at me, like they thought that was actually like entertaining. Like they were enjoying it, and I honestly thought like if they can enjoy it once it like gets it like the views, it would blow up. And in 9th grade, before I hit high school, we made a video. It's like Raging Boy gets his TV destroyed because earlier that day, I pushed my little brother while he was being a little prick back then, and he was trying to play TV, like play Fortnite or some shit right in front of my friends, just to be there. And so I pushed him. I literally barely pushed him, and he tips himself over this little I don't know what it is. It was just a little chair. He falls over in slow motion, slams the TV on the ground, dude. And later that day, we decided, hey, the TV's already broken. Let's utilize it and let's have Keanu break it.
Yeah.
And Keanu broke it on film, and we made an entertaining video. I still have that video. I have to show you that.
Yeah.
But
I have to show you my YouTube videos too. But the overall point is we learned that we love to make content.
yeah,
videos.
that
kinda,
was where my love came from. It was actually
That's
from
also
that.
where my love came from it too, because
Exactly.
I've always had the interest of creating content. Which there's this resource on YouTube. Shout out to Think Media. I watch their webinars all the time, and they give me like so many pointers. They actually did. I think they mentioned the fact like look back to when you were a kid. Were you watching YouTube? And I was like, yeah. It's like look at all these other videos. Like you wanted to be like these guys because it was fun, right? You know, I mean, YouTube nowadays is kind of just like it's not fun. It's more of a business. Like YouTube has matured, but it's still like there's still fun things to look at on there.
You don't see Fred videos like that no
Yeah.
more. That's just not a thing. Like
You
people
don't-
used to do it for fun. Now it's business.
Yeah.
It's strictly
It's
business.
straight, like okay, but that's just how things grow.
and sometimes
TikTok's doing the exact same thing.
yeah, no,
TikTok
literally.
is trying to grow into a business, but they're stuck in that kid phase like YouTube was, where it's just like, really, nigga? Like you'll see the most out of pocket shit on TikTok, but on YouTube it's kind of just like it's just content. Like everybody, it's like it's ranked among streaming platforms at this point. It's like one of the top dogs, bro.
Oh, definitely.
So yeah, look at that. Fact.
Once you see that YouTube is built in onto your TV now, that's when you know that yeah, it's a business, dude. It's not just for content. It's not just for people to put out content they enjoy. It's a business. And it's how their business grows. Like, it's crazy how much it changed in 10 years.
Yeah.
Literally in 10 years, how much it's changed.
But
I mean, how I got out of the loop personally, I don't know where we went with that, but I didn't talk about me. I got out of the loop. I was doing the same thing, man. I graduated high school, and that was one thing I didn't think I could, because I was in a part of my life where I was fucking up. Hanging around the wrong people, doing the wrong things, dude. And I don't really want to get into it, but I was stuck in a bad loop. I was ditching school a lot. I didn't care. And eventually I ended up switching schools, and I ended up doing pretty well for myself. I did get into a relationship at that time, and I can't lie, that person really did help benefit me and give me motivation to do something at that time.
real.
It was real. And we are no longer together, but hey, much love to you still. But it's all love. But I got out of the loop because I had motivation. I ended up I don't know, you have to find that one thing, not just that one thing, but you have to find that thing that makes you want to do better. And right now, the biggest thing that's making me want to do better right now is this brand, is this podcast, man. Like, I was stuck doing that shitty ass job delivering, and I ended up getting another job, but that didn't work out, because if I did continue doing that job, it would have honestly put this in jeopardy because of all
That's
this.
what I was worried about too.
Yeah, and so I had to trust my gut, and I left that job. And me and him already have an idea for the next job, what we want to do.
We're gonna get the exact same schedule so we can focus fully on this.
Exactly.
Because I work 2 jobs. Con currently only works 1 at this
We
time.
were gonna work jobs that completely went again. I was gonna get out of work and get home at 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m.
But hey. The main point of that, like, even if we were in that situation right now, we could have found a way to work around it.
We would have done our weekends, but I wanted to
Or like the nights that you were off, I would have fucking woke up and like came to the studio and recorded videos if that was
late
possible.
at night. But
if or another example, for example, if his mom didn't let us use this room, I would have just used my own fucking room at my own house.
he was gonna sleep on the floor.
I was gonna sleep on the fucking couch until we can get our own fucking like room, bro. That is a sacrifices and example. Like, that's a good example of what you guys need to be thinking, like, because you need to start somewhere, whether it's in your fucking mom's basement or in your fucking bathroom, bro. Whatever works, whatever you can do. You need to start today. You need to utilize your resources and what you have, including your money and your time, and use that to your advantage to build something. Everybody doesn't start from money, nigga. Everybody starts from the bottom, bro. Andrew Tate. Everybody starts from the fucking bottom, bro. They start from the bottom and they work their way up. That builds especially, bro, your character needs that. It needs that fucking grind story, bro. It needs that to grow, bro, to become something better, And I won't get into this, but my goal is to surpass my father. My father isn't a fucking rich ass like millionaire. He's just spending like racks and racks on hoes and cocaine, but he's spending money like there's no tomorrow, and he can spend that money because he makes a lot of money per year, like over 6 figures a year, and while
he has a family to provide for and all that. So.
Used to, like me, I moved out.
Yeah,
he just
but
has
he
Ariana
still
and
has
dad.
but he has your mother, and he has.
But like leading up to that story, like just to make it short, my dad didn't always have that money. My dad, made so many sacrifices. He made a lot of mistakes, but the reason is he kept going. And honestly, Dad, if you're watching this, you're like, not to get emotional and everything, but you really did it. Like, you really did it, and that inspires me to not like sit on my ass all the time and to do something. Like, I want to surpass my dad. I want to make more money than my dad.
Yeah.
I want to own more money than my dad, and I want the same thing for my son
and
once I have one.
they want that for you too.
Yeah.
Like, my dad, he came from nothing, dude. Absolutely nothing. Was a Latino family living in Utah, born in New Mexico, and their family and his family was real, like, they were poor, bro. And he ended up, he struggled for a long time, especially when he was young. And eventually when he became an adult, I don't know what it was, but something flipped in him and he became successful. He raised 4 kids. And and at the end of his life, he had a wife that absolutely loved him, and he had a beautiful home, beautiful family, vehicles, all that. Everything was working out for him, for his benefit. And I honestly, that's like my biggest inspiration. And I definitely want to do better not just to prove to him, but to prove to myself that we can all do this, bro.
Yeah.
We really can. And they want that for us as well. I know your dad wants you to be more successful than him. I know my dad definitely wanted me to be more successful than him. And we can really do it. We just have to put our minds to it, and we already are. We already are.
We are, bro. So
We're so young. We have so much life to live still, but we still got to live like there's no tomorrow. So do it. You got to start today.
start today.
Start today.
Start today. Are we gonna Jaden? Can I start tomorrow? No, nigga.
No, start fucking today.
No, nigga.
Start thinking
today.
about it.
Start today, nigga. Not tomorrow. Fuck.
Start today, because you never know. Like I said, you never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. We need.
Niggas making me sweat and shit,
You
bro.
can't be lazy.
Yeah.
You can always say, "Oh, I'm just not feeling it. I don't want to go to do this shit today."
Can we do tomorrow?
Stop with that fucking
do
loser ass
tomorrow?
mentality. Fucking
Please.
do it.
I'm
Start it.
tired. I'm
It doesn't matter.
tired.
At least you could start thinking about it. That's the most you can at least do that first day. Create a plan, brainstorm, and then yes, tomorrow, fucking do it. That's what we mean by start today.
Dab me up, nigga. That's my nigga right here. No bullshit.
That's what
but-
we fucking mean.
Yeah, bro. So start today, guys. You know, your story starts today. As soon as you start it, it starts, bro. But that's kind of all the time we have, guys. Still having a little technical issues with all the shit, but you know, that's the best we can do. So, guys, you know, think about what we said, and we appreciate you guys for watching. If you guys want to see more exclusive content, by the time this is up, we should have a Patreon. You guys can help support or have like a donation link, whatever works. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. This has been Khan and Coon. I'm just kidding. Jaden and Khan.
Yep.
And, you know, have a good rest of your day, guys.
Yep.
Peace.